What's up, home bartenders? Let's make the top 5 rum cocktails that you should be able to make in your home bar. Let's do it.
We're gonna kick things off with the Mojito. We've done this a lot recently, but it's a classic summer rum cocktail. Okay, so a bunch of mint in the glass. We want 2 ounces of any rum, but traditionally a white rum. Do 3/4 ounce of lime juice in the glass, and just a little bit of simple syrup, 1/2 ounce. Now, I don't muddle my mint because the shaking action will give it enough agitation to extract flavor. All right, in a Collins glass, we got some ice, a little bit of soda on the bottom, and then we're just going to dump our mixture. Top it off with a little more soda if need be, and garnish.
The Mojito, not my personal favorite, but just a classic rum cocktail. It's not something I automatically go for, but it is absolutely refreshing. Fresh mint, fantastic. Yeah, that's an awesome drink right there. Yeah, I am more of a fan of the Queen's Park Swizzle, which is kind of like, it's got Mojito vibes, just takes it up a notch in complexity. But this is still just a really good drink. All right, let's make a Piña Colada. Normally I use 2 ounces of either white or gold rum, but I recently got the Plantaray cut and dry coconut rum, and I've already got their pineapple rum, so let's use these.
Now, I'm using a store-bought cream of coconut. I know I have my own recipe for cream of coconut and it's really good, but it just doesn't last very long. So, I'll make it for parties and things like that, but the rest of the time, it's nice to have a can on the shelf for whenever you need it. All right, so 1.5 ounces of the cream of coconut. We're gonna do 2 ounces of pineapple juice. And then on to our rums. Like I said, we want 2 ounces of rum. I'm doing 1 ounce of this Plantaray coconut rum and 1 ounce of the Plantaray pineapple rum. But honestly, any rums will work here. They don't have to be flavored. One extra ingredient I like to add to my pina coladas is a couple dashes of these Elimakule Tiki bitters. It's gonna add a little bit of island spice to your drink. It's fantastic. And finally, another optional ingredient, a little bit of xanthan gum. This is going to emulsify the drink and make sure that it doesn't separate very quickly. All right, get some ice in there, and I'm gonna use a stick blender, blend all this together. Try not to make a huge mess, like so. Boom. We're gonna serve this in a Poco Grande glass, which is the official glass of the Piña Colada, and garnish away.
All right, Piña Colada. Not fully the traditional recipe, but this is the way I make it. Well, actually, it's the first time I made it with the Plantaray pineapple and coconut, so let's see how it is. Oh, that's just nice. Thick, it's like a smoothie. The coconut really pops in this one. I can almost tell the difference between the cream of coconut flavor and that rich toasted coconut from the Plantaray rum. This is just such a classic. I will say I am more of a fan of the Painkiller, which is basically a Piña Colada with slightly more complexity, but this is still just a classic killer summer drink. Moving on.
Our next cocktail, the Daiquiri. This should really be number 1 as it's probably the most iconic rum cocktail. All right, 2 ounces of rum, white rum, but any rum will do. We've got 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. You can go a little more if you prefer it sweeter. And then 3/4 ounce of lime juice. Those are my specs. Do what you want. Some people do 2-1-1. I think that's too sweet, but whatever you want. Okay, shake it up. We're gonna serve this one in Nicanora or a coupe, whatever you want, and garnish.
A classic Daiquiri. I've reviewed this one a lot recently. The Daiquiri is the perfect template to try new rums because you're not adding much flavor, you're adding sweetness and you're adding sour and tartness with lime. But the flavor that comes through is really the rum. So if you've only ever had daiquiris with Bacardi or a cheap white rum, you might think it's a boring drink, but mix that rum with something more complex. Use an aged rum, use Smith & Cross, make a daiquiri with all kinds of rums, and those varying complexities will come through, and you'll see that it is such a good drink. Hey guys, we're making the top 5 rum cocktails that you should know for your home bar. So if you like what you see, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit that little bell so you're notified when we release new content. We've done 3, we've got 2 more to go. Let's keep going.
The Dark and Stormy, Gosling's Rum official cocktail. You gotta use their rum, otherwise they come after you. So we're going with the specs as per their website, which I always found strange, but it is what it is. We start with the ginger beer. Get your straw in there because you're not going to want it to ruin your layering. And then we're going to prepare our rum. So 2 ounces of Gosling's Black Seal rum into a jigger. Now the website doesn't say lime juice, but it does say you can squirt a little bit of lime from a wedge, and that's what I like to do. I often just put about a ½ ounce of lime juice, but we're going by the website directions. And finally, we're going to layer on that rum. Try not to spill too much. And it creates this nice layered effect on top of the ginger beer. Go ahead and garnish with another lime wedge.
The Dark and Stormy. No secret that I'm a huge fan of mules. The only annoying part about this one is, as much as the layers look nice, you have to mix it before drinking. Otherwise, if you sip like this, you're getting just rum. If you sip from the straw, you're getting just ginger beer. So you gotta mix it. But yeah, just a deep, rich rum with spicy ginger beer. It's not very complex, but it's delicious. What's not to love?
Last but not least, the Mai Tai, one of my all-time favorite cocktails. We want 2 ounces of rum. You don't have to split those, but I like to split between Smith & Cross and a rum agricole, St. James. We then want an orange liqueur. Once again, use whatever you got, but I like the Pierre Ferrand Curacao for this one. And then we want a 3/4 ounce of lime juice. And we're gonna finish it off with ½ ounce of orgeat. That's almond syrup. I make my own, so you can check out my syrups episode to know how to make that. There it is. After that, we're gonna wanna give it some crushed ice, give it a quick whip shake, and we're going to serve in a Tiki rocks glass, because this is a Tiki drink. Top it with ice and garnish.
Last one on the list, probably the most complicated one, the Mai Tai. Spilling everywhere. Oh my God. There's a reason the Mai Tai consistently makes my top 5 favorite drinks, even my top 3 favorite drinks. It's so good. The rums that you use, like I said, I'm using Smith & Cross and a rum agricole, St. James. That's a rum agricole, but not too grassy. And then you get that nice brandy-based orange liqueur, the wonderful orgeat that has kind of a toasty almond flavor, but also that kind of marzipan-y candy flavor to it. And then the tartness of the lime. It just works. It just works together so well. 4 ingredient drink, but it feels like there's like 20 ingredients in here. Man, that's good. I made the top 5 rum cocktails that you should be able to make at your home bar. I'm gonna rate them now. Well, I'm actually just gonna give you my top 3. Starting with my absolute favorite out of the mix, we're gonna go with the Mai Tai. Like I said, this is just, it's one of my top 3 drinks of all cocktails. So not just rum cocktails, but everything. This is just one of my absolute favorites. In second place, gonna give it to the Dark and Stormy. Even though it's not my favorite mule, I just love anything with ginger beer. Absolutely love ginger beer. And in third place, I'm gonna give it to the Piña Colada, even though I do prefer the painkiller, as I said, but there's just something so refreshing and so just an awesome summer quality to a good Piña Colada. So that's why it gets number 3. Guys, I hope you like these lists of top 5, top 10s, whatever. If you want more, let me know what top 5 other ones you want to see. Comment down below. Otherwise, if you want the top 10 cocktails that you need to know for your home bar, check out this video right here. Otherwise, if you want to see more Tiki and summer cocktails, we got a whole playlist, over 40 videos. Check out this playlist right here. Otherwise, we will see you in the next one. Cheers, everyone.